Hey there, everybody. Can everybody hear me now? By the way, if you're coming to this video not live, just don't listen to this, the beginning. Just go down below. All the timestamps are below this video. Do I sound normal? Because I'm not sure. we will see. Does it sound good? I hope so, so that we can get started. Because I'm sick of this crap, right? Sonia, I had that exact thought as I was dealing with this, Sonia. So I had the exact thought. It's funny because today I was at the store with my brother Jake, and I was looking at microphones because the audio jack on this thing has been causing problems in the first place, and I was like, I probably should get a new microphone. Obviously, I need to get a new microphone. So, because we've been having this problem. Well, actually, we haven't had this problem in a while, have we? But let's get started. So we're just going to get started. Thank you to everybody who super chatted, by the way. Sorry as well. I will make sure to answer all the super chats at the end. But I think there were only a couple that I missed. So let's get this show on the road so I don't have to waste any more time. And that's that. So there we go. And Latoya, I wonder if Latoya is here. Latoya, thank you for the kind words. Latoya said you are definitely a Pisces. You have the eyes in the head. Latoya, I totally agree. So thank you. And thank you for the kind words as well. But let's get this show on the road here. We're going to start with Aries. Aries, we're doing a how to manifest your dreams reading and for everybody. And basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull a card from this deck here. I think this is my new favorite deck, just so everybody knows. People are always asking what my favorite deck is. Really, it's the Golden Tarot, but then I go from the Golden Tarot to the Deviant Moon Tarot to this one right here. So this is the Radiant Wise Spirit. I think this is my favorite deck. I'm not actually sure. Andreas, hello, by the way. Thank you for being here. Really appreciate it. And Black Storm, hello, by the way. Thank you for being here. Really appreciate it. And your real name is Sonia. And it's funny that you say that because other people have said the same thing. Like, I'll say someone's name and people will be like, how did he know my name? I'm not that psychic, people. Trust me. I can't do that. But there we go. All right. Aries. And by the way, I was saying we're going to pull a card from the Radiant Wise Spirit. And we're also going to pull a card from the Spirit Animal Oracle as well on how to manifest your dreams. So let's get going here. All right, for you, Aries, you have the Seven of Cups as your card. I feel like this is just saying, of course, this is pretty obvious, right? Seven of Cups just says, focus on one thing. So I do feel like this is saying just focus on one thing, and that will kind of help you manifest things faster. So I feel like this card is saying, like, focus on one thing at a time. The other thing that I would say about the Seven of Cups is it is kind of like a card of needing to see things through to the end, right? Because this is a card that says, do not get distracted or do not get pulled off your path, Aries. So in a lot of ways, I feel like this is saying, do not get pulled off your path. And I feel like it's saying, like, stay focused on your path as well. So I feel like you just need to stay focused with this card. Next, you have the Squirrel Spirit. And again, believe in yourself, right? That makes perfect sense with that Seven of Cups because the Seven of Cups is a card of beliefs. It is a card that can represent getting pulled off your path because you're not believing in yourself or because you're not believing that something is going to work out. So I feel like this is saying, not really a good answer, not really an action, Aries, but what I would say is if you're trying to manifest some sort of dream, all you have to do is just keep working towards it with these cards. I know that sounds obvious, but, really it is. So, yeah, that's what I would say to you there, Aries. Pretty simple, but I feel like good. I feel a lot of abundance on this card as well, by the way. So I feel like you're kind of like moving towards abundance, success, all sorts of good stuff. So love it, Aries. All right, Taurus. Let's see what we have for you, Taurus people. Taurus, you have the Seven of Swords coming up here as your tarot card, and in a lot of ways this can represent letting go of fears. Really, I feel like for you this is asking for help. So I feel like some of you could be asking for help. I'm just getting spread too thin is kind of what's popping into my head with this Seven of Swords. Not really what the Seven of Swords represents, but that's what's popping into my head. And I read intuitively, so that's what I'd say about that. But I feel like there could be people who will help you, or who could kind of like remove some burdens, who could kind of help you get through things. I almost feel like leaping. And your next card here is the Antelope Spirit. This card says life is speeding up. Antelope kind of leap, right, all the time. And I get it more on this card here, the Seven of Swords, like some sort of leaping thing. But what I feel like the leap is like if you're trying to manifest certain things in your life, I feel like this card is saying that there are people who could kind of like create leaps in maybe your understanding, or leaps in the things that you kind of like believe, and things like that as well. So I feel like for some of you, this is about like getting help from other people, and getting help from people who can kind of like cause you to leap. So I feel like there could be like knowledge, wisdom, or just like a person who has a trick that could help you leap towards whatever you're trying to manifest. Next, you have the Antelope Spirit. This card here says life is speeding up. So I do feel like you could be speeding up towards your manifestation, or towards things that you want to manifest in your life in a lot of ways. For some of you, I do, for whatever reason, what's popping into my head is I feel like you need to be more mysterious about what you are trying to manifest in your life. I would just be, I feel like it's the whole thing of needing to be careful who you tell things to. So like if there's something you're trying to manifest or create in your life, I feel like you just need to be careful of who you tell, because I feel like that if you tell the wrong people and they like hate on your idea, it could put you in the wrong mental space. I feel like I do feel like this is also talking about your mental space in general. Again, I feel like a really good way to kind of like manifest something in your life, Taurus, is like maybe there's music that gets you really pumped up, or maybe there's something that you could listen to, or like a speech or whatever. It's going to be different for everybody, that kind of gets you pumped up. I feel like when we listen to those things, like music that gets us in a positive mind space, it's a really great time to like visualize things that we want. It's kind of like we're adding extra positive energy, and that's what it's popping into my head with this. So I feel like doing that would be a really good idea for you here, Taurus. So that's exactly what I would do for you. So I like it. Lorinda says, can you please do Gemini, Cancer, cusp? I don't do cusp readings, but Lorinda, you know what you reminded me of? You reminded me that what I can do is I could do a deacon reading. I actually had that thought like a while ago, Lorinda. So I could actually, I think we will do a deacon reading, which is basically the same thing, Lorinda, but it's probably going to be a little bit more accurate. So I'll do that in the future. Why not? All right. Speaking of Gemini, let's see what we have going on for Gemini people. Gemini, you have the Five of Wands here, so I feel like for some of you to manifest what you want, I feel like you need to learn. Five of Wands is like a card of conflict, competition, like all those things that people say. So to me, it can represent all of those things. But to me, this could also be you kind of learning, because the Five of Wands, to me, these people are training. They're not fighting. So it can represent conflict in the sense that you maybe are having to extend yourself, or maybe you're having to go through some challenges, but these challenges are leading you to something greater. It's kind of like a learning experience. So I feel like for some of you, this is about like embracing the learning that you're going through, or maybe like the challenges or the difficulties that you've gone through. And I feel like that could be what you need to do. Like I feel like you need to go almost like challenge yourself to manifest the things that you want in your life. Next, you have the Spider Spirit. I would say that the Spider Spirit is probably my favorite card in general, but like spider medicine in general, if you know anything about like totem animals, the spider medicine is all about like literally writing your own destiny and creating it. I mean, right here it says make your dream real. So in a lot of ways, I feel like this is just saying you can have whatever you want. Like I almost get magician vibes off this card here, Gemini. I feel like you just have to kind of like find a way to create it in a lot of ways. I feel like you do have to create it. I feel like this is also saying that you are in a creative period. Like I feel like it's saying you need to follow your creativity. So I feel like for some of you, it's like saying that maybe you could have like certain inspirations throughout the day, and I feel like this is saying that you need to almost follow that inspiration. One of my favorite, I wouldn't say it's one of my favorite books, but I just made my mom read it. I think she's reading it, I'm not sure, but it's up there is what I would say of a good, I would say it's a good book, but it's not a great book, but has good information in it. It's called I Hope I Screw This Up, and it's by Kyle Cease, and he basically says like that we should be kind of like following certain inspirations we have and not judging them, because if we did that, we would probably like attract a bunch of things that we want into our lives, or we could be attracting a bunch of opportunities into our lives that we didn't even know would come in through whatever it is that we do. Like, the example he gives, one of the examples he gives in the book is like, could you imagine if you're in an elevator with someone that you're attracted to, and you just said, I find you attractive and I don't know what to say to you, but I'm just gonna say hi, or something like that. Could you imagine if more people did that, right? It's like probably more people would be in relationships, more people, just would have the things that they want. So he talks about just acting kind of more, not on impulse, but things that inspire you or kind of give you a feeling. So yeah, that's kind of what I feel with this card here for you, Gemini. So I feel like the more spontaneous you can be, the better there. So I love it. So that's that, Gemini. Cancer. Let's see what we have for you. Cancer, you have the King of Swords here as your tarot card. To me, this is a card of wisdom and knowledge, so I feel like a lot of you could be learning as well. It's also like a very direct card as well, so I feel like it's saying like go directly towards what you want. In a lot of ways, the King of Swords to me represents having gone through certain difficulties. He's definitely like the king with the experience. Like, to me, he is the king that has been through the most battles, the most wars, right? So he has all this experience from the challenges he's been through, and I feel like in a lot of ways it says you have been through a lot of challenges in your life, in your own life here, Cancer. You have been through a lot of difficulties, but he doesn't just like cry about it, right? He uses that all those difficulties and challenges for future success. He uses those things to like make money or to come up with ideas or whatever he needs to do. So I feel like a lot of you could be doing that with this King of Swords. Next, you have the Deer spirit here. So I feel like it says bring a gentle touch is what this card says. I don't really feel like that's what this is saying. For whatever reason, I feel like some of you have to kind of like, maybe some of you don't even know what you want. Like, I'm getting more of a kind of seeking type of energy from these cards. So I feel like for a lot of you, this is about like seeking or looking for what you want. Maybe you don't even know what your dreams are. Maybe you have certain things that you want to manifest, but maybe you're not as specific as you should be. So I do feel like there's a need to get like a little bit more specific, or maybe just take some time to think about the things that you actually want to attract into your life. For others of you, I feel like this is talking about progress for some reason. For some reason, I feel like maybe you haven't been like I feel like this is talking about your intuition. I feel like it's saying like maybe you haven't been feeling a connection to what you want to manifest intuitively. I feel like this is you like about to have intuitive messages or just like random kind of like things happening saying that you're moving in the right direction. Like, I feel like you could be getting like having signs like synchronicities, deja vu moments, like all sorts of things. But I would pay attention to signs. Like, if you're constantly thinking about something that you want to manifest and you're having ideas, and then you look at the clock and it's like 2:22 or 11:11, I feel like if that's happening, it's like the universe saying like, hey, you're going in the right direction. I feel like if it stops happening, it's like the universe saying you're not going in the right direction. So I feel like you need to like pay attention to those things. I feel like the signs are what's going to kind of like lead you towards what you're trying to manifest in your life. I feel like it'll like speed things up for you, Cancer. So there you go, Cancer. Thank you, Cancer. Really appreciate it. All right, Leo. Let's see what we have for you, Leo people. And Leo, you have the Magician. So I feel like in a lot of ways you can have whatever you want. I feel like you can attract whatever you want into your life as well with this card. So I do feel like you need to use your powers of like manifestation with this card. I also feel like this could be saying that you have, this is a manifestation reading, and you have the Magician, literally the best card you could possibly ask for here, Leo. So I feel like you need to use your powers of manifestation to attract the things you want in your life. This also says, like, maybe if you're struggling to manifest something in your life, the Magician can say, maybe you're not using the right tools. Maybe there are other tools, talents, gifts, skills, and abilities you have that you're not using that could be used for more success. So in a lot of ways, I feel like this is saying, like, make sure you're using the right tools with this card. Next, you have the Chameleon Spirit. Act as if, right, Leo? My favorite card. Literally, I mean, this is manifestation on steroids here, Leo. This literally just says, if you can act as if you are something, you will have it. I talk about it all the time, right? I've been noticing it so much lately. It's funny because talking about my mom, apparently I'm going to be talking about my mom all night, so you Freudian people can analyze that for all you want. But what I would say is that I was talking about someone who she is a coach basically, and I don't think she's anything special or was at the time. I'm not hating here, but she wasn't that special. But you know what? She just had this energy about her. Like, she was a coach, right? It's like she just acted as if, and she just was that thing. And she went from like having no following to having a major following, and just by like, I feel like she just truly embraced the energy, and there was really nothing special about her. Again, not hating. I'm not being a hater here. I'm just kind of like giving an example. I would say, I mean, she totally puts in the work. She deserves it. All of that other stuff. This person that I'm talking about, but like I said, there's nothing different about her, right? So I feel like that's what this is saying. Just act as if, embrace the energy, and you will have what you are trying to manifest. And I feel like that's all you have to do. I feel like visualization would be a good thing for you to do here. I feel like anything you could do that could bring you one step closer to being successful is what you need to do here. So there you go. Thank you, Leo. All right, Virgo, let's see what I feel good for you, Virgo. Yeah, that looks good. I like it. Virgo, in a lot of ways, I feel like you just need to be you here to manifest your dreams. The Page of Pentacles to me says, just get started. To me, it's a card of, the Page of Pentacles is a card of just striking a match. To me, it's a card of just getting started. So I feel like for some of you, this could be saying that if you just get started, if you just kind of like strike the match, that you will be successful. So in a lot of ways, I feel like you just need to just get started with this card here, and I feel like it'll lead to a lot of success for you. So yeah, I like this a lot for you here, Virgo, but again, I feel like it's about needing to get started. I'm hesitating because I feel like there's something more here, Virgo, that I'm trying to get, but in a lot of ways, I feel like it's just saying just strike the match. Like, maybe it's talking about like hesitations and things like that as well. So I would say maybe if you're like having any hesitations, or if you're feeling like certain delays to getting started, it could just be that you just need to get started on something here. I feel like something about like perfection as well. So in a lot of ways, I feel like some of you could be like almost trying to be too perfect in what you're trying to manifest in your life, and I feel like you need to kind of like let that go in certain ways. So I would let that go for sure. Next, you have the Cow Spirit, and it says the miracles are endless here for you, Virgo. Again, to me, the Cow Spirit represents more like stages. That's what I always think of with this Cow Spirit card for whatever reason. I think it's because they have like 4-chambered stomachs. Don't get started. If people knew the stuff that goes on in my head, I swear nobody would ever watch me with this card here, right? So, but anyway, I feel like this is talking about stages here, Virgo. I feel like you are going to be going through stages towards like whatever you're trying to manifest here, and I feel like you just need to kind of like go through. I feel like you just need to go through the stages, right? For others, I feel like this is about just like enjoying each stage as well. So it's like maybe you're trying to manifest a business. Maybe the business doesn't look exactly as you want it to look right at the beginning, but I feel like, maybe you could do certain things that would make it look that way. Or you could be doing certain things to kind of make things look more attractive, is what I feel like saying here, Virgo. So I feel like some of you are just kind of like doing things to make things look a little bit better than they actually are. I almost feel like saying lipstick on a pig here. For you, Virgo. So I feel like some of you are making something look better than it actually is. I feel like that will help. I feel like that will help your manifestation. So I would say, like, don't stop yourself from doing that. I feel like it's a great idea. So I definitely like to see that. I am getting like the Taurus thing here as well, Virgo. Like it could just say just like one foot in front of the other. To me, Page of Pentacles is definitely the Page of Pentacles. Knight of Pentacles definitely is a very like plotting energy. It's a just kind of like one foot in front of the other, just moving towards what you want to manifest. I feel like a lot of you could be doing that, but I feel like you will be successful. So in a lot of ways, I like it. I'm also getting like divine protection as well. So like India is popping into my head, and like in the country of India, in certain parts, cows are considered sacred. So, but I'm almost that popped into my head right away. And so I feel like in a lot of ways, it's saying that maybe what you are trying to manifest is like protected in a certain way, or maybe it's kind of like predestined in a certain way as well. And so that could be a good thing as well. I feel like we have free will on Earth for the most part, but I feel like this is something that you maybe came here to do in the first place, whatever you're trying to manifest. So that would kind of make sense. But there you go, Virgo. Thank you, Virgo. Libra. Let's see what we have for you, Libra people. Libra, you have the Three of Swords here as your tarot card. Again, there are going to be no negative or positive cards tonight. They're just kind of like things to do to manifest your dreams. The Three of Swords could represent letting go of things, number one. So it could say maybe there are certain things that you need to let go of that are kind of like holding you back. And if you let go of those things, it'll probably help you move forward a lot faster. So that's what I would say here. I would also say that this card could say your health. As I always say, one of my favorite astrologers, Kelly Rosano, here on YouTube, she's always saying your wealth is in your health, right? So I feel like, I'm sure other people have said that, but I think she's like the first person I heard say it. So I'm going to give her credit. But I feel like literally this is saying the healthier you can be, the more likely you are going to be successful as far as like what you're trying to manifest is concerned. So I feel like anything you can do for your health would be a great idea with this card here. For others, I feel like this is saying that you need to pay attention to, I feel like you need to pay attention to your heart. Like literally, I feel like the vibrations your heart is giving off is going to be super important as well. I'm going to write something down, Libra, because I don't want to forget this, but what's that? So Libra, this, what I was writing down, there's a video. I will try to remember to post it down below. I actually don't know if I'm going to be able to find it because the original version was deleted, and then I found another version of this video being put up, but it's by a guy named Greg Braden. He talks about the importance of your, like, feeling things in your heart, more or less. So I will try to find that if I can remember. I wrote it down, so hopefully I'll remember, and I'll try to post I'll post that down below in the comments if you want to watch that video, but it's about, like, feeling things to attract them into your life. Next, you have the mouse spirit here, Libra. So it says tend to the small things. I do feel like in a lot of ways that this, I feel like in a lot of ways this card is saying definitely you're going to have to pay attention to the details. I feel like the more you can clean up the details, the better as far as like what you're trying to manifest. To me, like if we want to manifest something, we do have to be very, very specific about like what we're trying to manifest. Like we can't just say, I want a car. You know, we have to say the type of car, the color. The more detailed we can get, the more we can like feel it into existence. And that's what I feel like this card here is saying. So in a lot of ways. For others, I feel like this is talking about you, like, I feel like you are kind of practicing building your abundance is what's popping to my head. It's almost like you're, I feel like you're collecting, it's like you're collecting energy, but I feel like you're building it up. I feel like that would be a good idea for you. It's almost like you're just trying to feel better in your current situation, just little by little. Even if you could just like, I feel like you're just trying to, I feel like this is something you are doing, Libra. I feel like you already are doing this. It's like you're trying to be more grateful, or maybe you're trying to be, just feel better as much as you can. And I just feel like doing that will probably attract more of the stuff you want into your life here, Libra. So, love it, Libra. Thank you, Libra. Thank you. I totally laughed at Efren. Totally, because I'm getting scared. My sub count is actually higher than that, by the way. So, it's at, my sub count is actually at 51,889 at the moment. It's just not updating on YouTube. So like I said, people, challenge. If I get to 100K by June 6th, I'm gonna have a bowl cut. So there you go. We will see what happens. All right, Scorpio. You have you right here. So I feel like in a lot of ways, you just need to be yourself with the Death card to attract the things that you want into your life. I think that will lead to a lot of success. I feel like for a lot of you, this could be changing. I do feel like some of you could just be changing maybe the things that you want to manifest in your life in the first place. This would make sense. Again, you're a water sign. And at the same time, what I would say to you is that, the water signs are kind of like being affected by Neptune and Pisces. Neptune and Pisces can just make us change our minds about things like what we want to attract in our lives, or, maybe the things that are important to us, pretty much anything. So I feel like for a lot of you, it's like you could be trying to just attract, the things that you want to attract are changing. What I would also say is that, like I said, I feel like you just need to be you. I feel like you are just kind of like embracing your own energy, and I feel like this is saying that just being you and kind of like embracing your own energy and doing your own thing is what's going to attract or manifest what you want in your life with these cards. With this Peacock Spirit card, it says, let it shine. In a lot of ways, I feel like this is saying that you could be, with this card here, I feel like you're just being attracted to like a new way of life, or maybe you're being attracted to something that you actually truly want, not something, like I feel like maybe this was like a shiny object. Like, we can all, like I always say, Ferraris, right? If it wasn't clear to everybody here, I totally want a Ferrari, right, in my life. But it's like, at the same time, it's just a shiny object, right? It's like, I've known people who have Ferraris, and you know what they say about these super expensive cars? They break down all the time, and they always end up getting rid of them. So it's like, it's just a shiny object. So I feel like some of you are just seeing that certain things you just don't want to manifest in your life. And again, I feel like it's just making your vision clearer, which is just going to help you attract things much, much faster. So in a lot of ways, I feel like this is very good for you here, Scorpio. For others, I feel like this is about kind of like, I get like a fake it till you make it kind of vibe off this card. So I feel like some of you just need to kind of like fake it till you make it. Kind of like I've been saying I said to Virgo. I feel like Leo. I feel like you just need to kind of like act as if with this card, you need to act as if you already have something. And I feel like that would be a good idea. I feel like you need to speak something into existence as well. So it's like maybe writing things down, or maybe kind of like telling yourself with your voice that you have something would be a good idea with this card. So I feel like you need to kind of like speak something into existence with this card as well. So I'd start talking about it. The opposite of Taurus, basically. So that's that. Thank you, Scorpio. Sag. Let's see what we have for you, Sagittarius. Sag, love it. 10 of Cups, fortune after difficulty, really good energy here. This could represent a lot of things. It could just say that you are manifesting currently the things you want. So in a lot of ways, you could already be doing it. For others, this could say that like spending time doing things that you desire, spending time in joy could be the thing that kind of attracts things into your life a lot faster. So for a lot of you, this could be like doing things that bring more joy into your life. Just bringing more joy into your life could attract things. If you listen to Esther Hicks, that's her whole thing. Whether you believe what she says or not, her whole thing is, and again, I'm not saying she's right or wrong or anything like that. But, her main thing is that we should be living in joy. We should be basically following our bliss and doing things that we enjoy doing. If we do that, we'll probably end up attracting the things we want into our lives. So that would kind of like make sense with this card. For others, I do feel like help. Like I feel like there could be people in your life who want to help you or who will help you with this card. So I would allow people to help you. And next, you have the Lizard Spirit says, dream the world into being. How crazy is it that tonight we're getting all these cards that are about manifesting from the Animal Spirit Oracle? So that's pretty interesting. But literally, I feel like some of you literally need to follow your dreams with this card here. I feel like also that this is kind of like talking about strength, adding strength to something as well. Like I feel like some of you, it's like there's like a very delicate balance. I don't think this is something you need to be paranoid about or anything like that. But it's like I feel like you're on the right path, and it's just saying keep going so that things don't like rip. The word rip is popping into my head, so I don't even know what that means, but I feel like in a lot of ways, I feel like if you just keep doing what you're doing, I feel like you'll be very successful with this card. I do feel like there's need to be determined, or like have a little bit more of a determined energy. You're like the first sign, Sagittarius, where I really feel like action on a very, very strong level. So in a lot of ways, I feel more action-oriented for you. To me, like I always say, I'm a huge fan of the law of attraction and using it, whether it works or it doesn't. I have no clue where I sit on as far as law of attraction is concerned, but it's like one of those things. It's free to practice, right? So it's like, why not do it? And it's free to practice manifestation techniques and things like that. So why not do it, right? Whether it works or it doesn't. So that's what I would say about that. But what I would say is that if it does work, I feel like what's missing is that I feel like people do need to take a little bit more action than what people are led to believe. So I feel and again, but what I will say is that I feel like you're the first sign here with these cards where that this is saying like you need to take a little bit more action towards your manifestations. So I hope that makes sense. There you go, Sag. Love it. Capricorn. Let's see what we have for you, Capricorn. Capricorn, you have the Five of Pentacles here. So this is a card of, again, no negative cards tonight or positive cards, really. The Five of Pentacles is normally a card of feeling left out in the cold. But again, we're asking, how do you manifest your dreams? The Five of Pentacles could say that like there is a place of sanctuary. So maybe there are certain things that would lead to a lot of safety for you. In a lot of ways, like what's popping into my head is moving back in with your parents, Capricorn. So I'm not saying that you're going to move back in with your parents. I feel like the message is that there could be certain things in your life that would be like moving back in with your parents. That would be like kind of a sense of relief. So maybe you're releasing certain things that cost too much money or something like that, and that's going to allow you to manifest more money in the future, or maybe it's just going to make your situation better. So in a lot of ways, I feel like this card is saying that you are doing things. I feel like you are doing these things. I feel like you are actively doing things to improve your situation, and I feel like just because you're in an improved situation, of course, like I said, I believe that we need to create the best environment for ourselves as possible, because the better the environment, probably the more likely we are going to be to attract the things that we want. So I feel like that's what you're doing. I feel like you're just creating a more comfortable environment in your life here, Capricorn. And finally, you have the Starfish Spirit. It says open to infinite possibility. So again, just being open to the random things. I feel this for you and Pisces the strongest. And Virgo as well is what I would say to you, Capricorn. I feel like for those three signs, it's like maybe you have a certain idea of something you want to manifest or something you want to create in your life. But I feel like you're going to get kind of the thing you want. But I feel like it's just in a totally different way than you thought you were going to get there. So I feel like this is just saying be open to different ways to manifesting your dreams, and you will manifest your dreams faster. You will manifest the things you want faster. But I feel like it's just saying, like, it's probably not going to happen how you think. I say it all the time to you. I've said it to Virgo. I've definitely said it to Pisces as well. So I feel like it's just going to happen in a different way with this card. So that's that there, Capricorn. Looks good, though. I like it. So Aquarius, let's see what we have for you, Aquarius people. Aquarius, you have the Hierophant card. In a lot of ways, I feel like this could be talking about learning as much as you can. The Hierophant, of course, is a card of education, and it just says the more you learn, the more likely you will be to attract the things that you want into your life. Could also represent like a little outside-the-box thinking being helpful as well. So whatever you're trying to manifest, I feel like this could be saying that kind of thinking outside the box is the key to manifesting the things that you want. So kind of like I just said to Capricorn, I feel like, but for you it's a little bit different. I do feel like maybe there are just like other things you're not seeing that could help you manifest your dreams a lot faster. So I feel like you need to like open up to that. Now this could also literally represent like going to school. It could represent taking a course, reading a book, anything involving education. So I would just learn about whatever it is you're trying to manifest, whether it's love, business, money, whatever. And I feel like that will kind of help you out the most. Next, you have the Dog Spirit here. This says be loyal to what you love. I mean, I feel like that's pretty obvious. Do what you love and you will probably make money. I'm actually not a fan of that, by the way, Aquarius. Like I always tell people, I think, like, I'm a big fan of, like, being able to create maybe a business that is more passion-based, but is a passion-based business a really good idea? I don't know. I feel like for some people it is, but I feel like for a lot of people it kind of ruins it. It's like, I have a lot of passions myself, but I don't know, like, I want to be a chef. At one time, I like fish, but it's like, I feel like if I were to kind of do those things as a job, well, I have done some of them as a job, well, actually both, but I feel like if I were to do them as a job, it would kind of lose its, I would lose the passion because it's a job, right? I have to do it. So I feel like but I do feel like for some of you, this is saying make sure that you are like moving towards things you love. It could also just represent spending more time on the things that you love and less time doing things that you don't love as well. So I feel that for some of you. For others, I feel like I almost feel intuition on this card. I feel like there's something like invisible coming towards you, and I feel like you are going to like sense it first. So I feel like you need to almost trust your senses. You could say like a dog. Of course, dogs trust their senses, but I feel like this is more of like the Empress card. The Empress card is a card of your senses, and it's kind of like a card of your intuition, but it's kind of like trusting your intuition to create abundance. So I feel like some of you just need to trust more like your intuition and your senses in a lot of ways. I feel like that will help you manifest things with this card. So love it, Aquarius. All right, Pisces. Of course, Pisces. Pisces, you have the Ace of Pentacles. Look at you. So, manifesting money, Pisces. To me, this is saying that there's like an offer out in the universe waiting for you to grab onto it with the Ace of Pentacles. So I literally feel like you just have to accept some sort of offer here. It could be for whatever you want. Money, business, whatever it is you want. This card just says accept the offer from when it comes across your plate. So I feel like for some of you, just need to do that. For a lot of you, I feel like this is about you kind of like needing to go down a path. The Ace of Pentacles, every single Ace of Pentacles has a path on the card, right? And it's just saying, and a portal as well. So it just says you have to step through the portal. You have to step through, step onto the path and just get started. That's all you have to do, Pisces. Pisces, you are the manifester, and you always get the Magician. And I'm always saying, Pisces, you can have whatever you want. But I feel like you just have to accept the new journey, basically, with this Ace of Pentacles. It's like you just have to just do it. Like I've been saying this to you for weeks, Pisces. Literally, your card is the Turtle Spirit. This card says slow and steady wins the race. So, of course, it could just be, but I feel like it's more talking about just like step-by-step movements, again, just taking those first steps to be successful. Sea turtles, by the way, this is a sea turtle. And, you know, again, sea turtles are pretty damn fast. I don't know if you've ever seen a sea turtle, but they're actually not slow at all. Like on land, they're slow, yes, but in water, they're extremely fast. They can swim very, very quickly. So, you know, I don't want to correct the author of this deck here, but I mean, it's like learn your turtles, right? For Christ's sake. But what I would say here is that I feel like a lot of you, maybe you're in the wrong element, is what this is saying. So it's like if things are moving slowly, maybe you're in the wrong place. Maybe you're doing the wrong thing. Maybe maybe you need to try something else. It's like, you know, maybe you are trying to have a YouTube channel. Maybe your YouTube isn't working out. Maybe you need to have an Instagram channel, right? I feel like this is just saying when something's going to work, I feel like it's going to take off very, very quickly. It's like you're going to get off the land and into the water. So that's what I feel like is going on for you here, Pisces. In a lot of ways, I feel like you need to also be trusting your intuition, of course, with this card as well. So that's that. But there you go, Pisces. Thank you, Pisces. Really appreciate it. Thank you, everybody, for putting up with the challenges tonight, right? So, thank you. Really appreciate it. Let's do a pick a card because why not? So, I'm going to get a new deck here. And we are going to do a little pick a card as well. So, where's my other deck? We'll use this one. Why not? And this is already a shuffled deck, people. And we are going to do 1, 2, and 3. So, 1, 2, and 3 here, people. And let's see, 1, 2, and 3. There we go. And all right. If you pick card number 1, you have the 4 wands and the 3 swords. Some of you could be sad about. You could be sad about a breakup. Maybe you thought you were going to marry someone, but I feel like you're actually being set free in a lot of ways. So I feel like this, if you went through a breakup or if you're going through a breakup, I feel like it's a good idea. I feel like it's a good thing. For others, I think you could just be going from sadness to a celebration. So this, to me, looks like a celebration coming in for you here, card number 1, people. So love it. I feel like that's really good for you. Next, if you pick card number 2, you have the 6 of Pentacles, 6 Wands. Love it. I love 2 6s. 2 6s is my favorite, as everybody knows. So 2 6s to me says you're on the right path. You're going in the right direction. You're doing like exactly what you're supposed to be doing in life in general. So to me, it's a card of like, when 2 6s come up, it's like saying you're just on the right path, basically. For others, 6 of Pentacles is like planting seeds, waiting for growth. 6 Wands, good news. So I feel like you're about to get either good news about work that you've been doing, or it's kind of like you're seeing progress based off of something that you've been working on for a long time with the 6 of Pentacles. So love it. Really good. Next, if you pick card number 3, you have the Ace of Wands. Ooh, look at this. Ace of Swords as well. Love it. So some sort of victory coming in for you here. Some sort of new beginning that could be a victory for you. Card number 3, people. Definitely some sort of new beginning. 2 aces. You know, aces are like 0. So it's some sort of new beginning coming in for you. Definitely going to be like a creative new beginning or a passionate new beginning. And Ace of Swords is like some sort of victory or good news coming in for you. So love it. Looks really good. So that's that. All right. Thank you, everybody, again, for being here. Really appreciate it. We are going to answer questions now. Of course, Super Chats will get preference if I can find them. And that'll be that. Then I'll answer questions after that. So let me figure out where the heck I was. I think I was on Flippa, and no, I wasn't. I lied. I'm way behind. Jen M, thank you for the Super Chat. I really appreciate it. You say here, past, present, or future guy for me. I would say let go of the past. I feel like a future guy, for sure, with this card. Yeah, I feel like you definitely need to let go of the past. But the Hermit is like getting out there. So to me, that would represent like someone new coming in for you, Gem, is what I'd say. Yeah, 8 of Wands. 8 of Wands to me is a card of dating, basically, because it is a card of socialization. So I would get out there and date. And I feel like it's someone new coming in for you. You don't have anyone specific showing up as well, Jen. I mean, it's not a full reading, but, you know, nobody specific to me says, like, dating. Jorge, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say, my lawyer is not being clear. Should I worry? I would say no. I would be patient, Jorge, is what I would say to you with this temperance card here. Yeah, 9 of Cups. The other card was the 7 of Pentacles. I dropped it. Yeah, I would be patient. Both these cards represent patience. 9 of Cups, a wish. So I feel like you'll be fine, Jorge. Nicole Long, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Anything exciting happening next week? Nicole, you have the Ace of Cups, the 8 of Cups. So could be getting some sort of offer. 8 of Cups could be, I feel like all Pisces are doing this right now, just cutting things out that no longer serve them. But Ace of Cups could be you accepting an offer of love, or it could be offer of work, pretty much anything. But definitely something that makes you happy with that Ace of Cups. So I love it. Flippa, thank you for the super chat. Flippa, I'm hoping you are here. If you have a question, pop it in down below, and I'll be happy to answer it. Sandrine, hello. Thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Your birthday is Monday? No way, Sandrine. Mine is too, yes. Thank you for the super chat. You say, message for my birthday on Monday. You have the 2 Wands here, Sandrine, in the Strength card. I think you need to be patient at this time, but 2 Wands is taking the lead, Sandrine. So I feel like you need to take the lead in your life, basically. Empress, being very attractive at this time. So I'd get out there if you want love. But this could also be you receiving abundance. Yeah, 10 of Cups, dating. So if you're looking for love, Sandrine, I would get out there. But this could also just be fortune after difficulty. So, like, good things coming in for you as well. So, love it. Erica, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say, should I stay in the current project or should I seek another project? Erica, I feel like you're going to probably look for something else with this World card. World is like stepping through a portal. To me, it's like a card of like moving on to something else in a lot of ways. And you say, or should I leave my employer? Queen of Wands, the Hierophant. I feel like you are going to leave in a lot of ways. I wasn't going to show you this, but it's the 9 of Pentacles. Not for any reason, but 9 of Pentacles is a new job. So I feel like you probably will go find another job, is what I would say to you. So, yeah. Raymond, hello. Thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say, card for me. Thank you, Chris. Thank you, Raymond. You have the 4 of Swords here and the 10 of Swords. It's like moving on or some sort of change coming in for you here, Raymond. So in a lot of ways, I feel like you're changing or moving on from something with these 2 cards, or it's like some sort of ending, basically. So that's what we'll say there, like some sort of recovery. Could be love coming in for you, Raymond, but it's like you're going through a recovery or something like that first, is what I would say to you. So that's that. Mispa, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say, would love a card, not sure what's happening on legal matters at home. Feels like there might be something brewing behind the scenes. You have the 2 of Cups here and the Page of Pentacles. This is actually pretty good for you, really, is what I'd say to you. So I feel like there is, there's like good news coming in for you, Mispa, that you've been waiting for, of course. And the 2 of Cups is like a perfect match to a situation. So I feel like there's like happiness coming in for you as well, is what I'd say here, Mispa. So that looks good. CJ, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. CJ, you say, did I meet the one yet? I will have an LTR. I would say no, is what I'd say to you. Yeah, I feel like there's new love coming in for you. 10 of Wands, like some sort of release here. High Priestess, could be a Pisces coming in for you, or you could be a Pisces, I'm not sure. But this says like trust your intuition in a lot of ways. Yeah, I feel like there's someone new coming in for you, or there is someone coming in for you with that Star card, is what I'd say there. Nicole Long, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. I think once you said CBI would allow me more freedom and that house job would have pressure and be hard to learn. I don't know. I maybe just stay unemployed. Nicole, I feel like you're going to end up working somewhere, of course. You, Page of Cups, Emperor, a boss, 8 of Pentacles, putting in the work, being successful. Yeah, I feel like you'll have a lot of fun there. So, yeah, I'm pretty sure I've said all along that house is the one that would be better. But I could be wrong, but I don't think so. Because I seem to remember pulling really good cards all along for that. So, that's what I'd say there. And you have the 10 of Cups, so I feel like you're going to have a great time. And that's probably where you're going to end up. JC, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say, yes, sounds is great, but don't be normal. Got it. Thank you, JC. Literally, Michelle, thank you for the super chat. You say here, what does my Aries need from me? Chariot and the Magician. Chariot is like control. Aries, right? But it is a card of a victory as well. And the Magician is like basically saying you can have whatever you want in this situation. So it's kind of like saying use your powers of manifestation here, Michelle. Yeah, lovers. So I don't think they necessarily need anything from you, but other than maybe control. Maybe they want to control the relationship. We're not talking about someone that's being controlling, by the way, Michelle. We're just talking about maybe they want a certain level of control or something like that. You know, again, like you know, I'm a big believer in, like, I feel like people overuse certain words, right? And things like that, but I don't know. I feel like that could be good for you. JC, thank you again for the super chat. You say cards for Tom Bell. Tom, hello, by the way. Tom, you have the 4 of Cups and 6 of Cups. Tom, this to me looks like a turnaround for you. 4 of Cups is like trying to manifest a turnaround in your life, and the 6 of Cups to me is a card of a turnaround because it's kind of like a second chances card. So in a lot of ways, I feel like you could be getting like a second chance in any area of your life, really, with these 2 cards. But I like it, Tom. That looks really, really good for you. So I like it a lot, like I said. So that's that. Let's see here. Brandy, thank you for the super chat. You say cards for career, 4 of Pentacles, stability, and 7 of Swords, let go of your fears. So I need to like let go of your fears here. But you have the 4 of Pentacles, which is a card of like stability in career. So I feel like there is stability here. And the Fool says, take a leap of faith. So I feel like it's time for you to take a leap of faith. This could be like asking for a raise, asking for a promotion, Brandy. It could be, or like, you know, taking some sort of positive risk, something like that. So that looks good. Maisie, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. I would say yes to your question. I don't know if you know this already. This isn't really stalking, Maisie. It could be someone from the past, obviously, with the Judgment card. The Page of Swords is like someone spying. Are they stalking? I don't know that I would call this stalking. I would say, you know, it could be someone who has regrets from the past. So I would say this is more like spying, not stalking. Those are 2 different things to me. Stalking would be like following you around, you know, stuff like that. So I'd say maybe kind of stalking, like more like spying is what I would say. Brandy, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say here, where is this? You say collective. You got it, Brandy. So for everyone that is here in the collective, we're going to be doing a collective. Thank you to Brandy. So let's see what we get here for the collective. Let me make sure I also don't miss anybody. Alright, I think we're good. And let's close that off. Alright, so we are doing a collective. A thank you to Brandy. So let's see what we have for everybody here in the collective. Alright, collective. 1, 2, and 3. For everyone here in the collective, we have the Hangman and the 4 of Pentacles. So this could represent holding on too tightly to something from the past, needing to let it go, of course. So either it's you or someone else that could be holding on to someone from the past, and it could be causing delays, or it could be holding on to something that no longer serves you. This does not have to be a person. It could just be a job. It could be a belief. It could be anything. So I feel like some of you need to let go of something here so that you can move forward. The good news is I feel like you're moving forward because you have the King of Cups here and 3 cups. So some sort of celebration coming in for you, collective people. So I feel like there could be a celebration or like happiness coming in with these 2 cards. I feel like for whatever reason I'm getting attention. These cards do not necessarily represent attention, but like the word attention is popping into my head. So I feel like for some of you, you could be getting attention or something along those lines, I feel, with these cards. For others, I feel like this could be love coming in, but I feel like you could be meeting like a water sign through socialization, or you could be meeting someone through like your community or getting out into public if you're looking for love. And finally, if you put for the collective, we have the Page of Swords and the Hermit. This can represent a lot of seeking. Like, there's a lot of seeking energy here. So I feel like for a lot of you, maybe you've been looking for inner answers, or maybe you've been looking to create some improvements in your life. And I feel like this is saying, like, you've kind of, like, gone inside of yourself to find those inner answers, basically. Yeah, I feel like there's success coming in for the collective. So, yeah, I like it. Pretty good. I feel like there's a lot of success and growth coming in for you collective people. Love it. Cade, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. What course of action should I take towards Gabriel? You have the World. in the Strength card and the Eight of Wands, this would be communication for sure. The World is like dating, so if you're interested in this person, I would definitely say dating would be a good idea. Strength is a card of patience, so it kind of just says like don't rush the situation. But Eight of Wands is definitely a card of socializing, so it says like you need to communicate with Gabriel to get this moving forward if you want this to be a relationship, is what I'd say to you. Yeah, I feel like you need to open up more. These are good cards for you, though, is what I'd say. These are very good cards. So I would just open up. I feel like things would be fine. The Seven of Wands says open up. The Six of Swords says things will improve once you do that. So, yeah, I would say communication, or I feel like you need to do something with these cards. Yeah, I feel like things would go really well for you. Like, really positive outcome. Ten of Pentacles, success, basically. So I feel like you need to open up in this situation there, Cade. But that looks good. For sure. All right. I think I'm all caught up here. So, if you have a question, I will answer a few questions after these people that just super chatted. Let's see here. Nicole Long, my ex-boss has re-advertised the job I just quit. Will they find someone who will stay, or will anyone they get just leave shortly after? Let go of your fears, Nicole. Yeah, I feel like they will find someone that will stay with that Nine of Pentacles. So, yes, to answer your question, probably a fire sign. So, it'll be a fire sign person. Not that you would know that, but you know, because you're probably not going to know who it is that gets hired there. But, yeah, I would say yes. Nine of Pentacles, literally, like, is like a new job for a person. So, I would say yes, for sure. Let's see here. Let me just check one thing. All right, there we go. Literally, Michelle, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Should I expect an email from person or not? I would actually say yes. Page of Cups, Knight in Shining Armor, High Priestess. High Priestess is no action. But I would say yes. Maybe it's like one of those things where it'll just take too long or something like that. Yeah, maybe you'd be waiting. But I feel like I would say yes. Or maybe you have been waiting is what I would say. So if you have been waiting, I would still say yes. I feel like eventually you will get a response. But I feel like it's just taking time. That Knight of Cups literally says yes. So I would say yes. Jacqueline, thank you so much for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Cards for Chris Moss's birthday. Chris Moss has the Knight of Pentacles, the Ace of Cups. Ooh, I love this a lot. The Two of Pentacles, Four of Cups, like trying to manifest something into his life. The Knight of Pentacles is a card of like unwavering faith that something will work out for Chris Moss. So I feel like Chris Moss needs to just believe that he can have something that he wants with this Knight of Pentacles and needs to start working towards it. Knight of Pentacles, again, it's a card of unwavering faith, but it is a card of action. This is the hardest working knight in the deck, so I'm sure he's a hard worker, probably, and he probably is working hard, but I feel like he needs to keep working hard towards things that he wants to manifest. Ace of Cups, emotions overflowing, being very happy, gift from the universe. So I feel like there could be things that he wants coming in for him. It could be love, if that's what he wants. It could also just be something that will make him happy. Two of Pentacles, again, putting in the work. Two of Pentacles is multitasking. So it's like, you know, Two of Pentacles is a card of, like, having a job, but also, like, working towards your dreams or you know, something along those lines. So I think he could be working very hard to manifest things into his life. Four of Cups, like, trying to manifest here. Yeah, needing to let go of the toxic past here. Yeah, I feel like he's going through a transformation period as well. Ten of Cups, though, definitely a fortune after difficulty situation for him. So I feel like things are improving in a lot of ways, is what I'd say there for Chris Moss. So Jacqueline Moss, thank you. All right. Now I think I'm all caught up. Barb, you have the Three Wands, like future growth is what I would say to you, Barb, for the two of you. So I like that. Aisha, does my ex have regrets or feel guilty? Does he stalk, etc.? I would say, I feel like he's focused on work at this time. So I would say no. I feel like he's focusing on work or something else with these two cards is what I would say to you. So that's that. Let's see. Everybody disappeared. Shelly, is organization going to pay property taxes? I just found out about. I would say yes. This is like a gift. So yes. Marriage status. I feel like don't give up on the marriage with the Nine of Wands. I feel like you won't. I feel like both people won't give up on the marriage, is what I would say there. All right, I will take a couple more questions here, people. So if you have a question, pop it in down below. I'll be happy to answer it. Sabrina, new or usual place? I would say, I feel like you're going to stick with the usual place. This is what I would say to you with those cards, for sure. There, Sabrina, which I feel like is fine with the Queen of Swords. So I'm wondering, are you going out, Sabrina, or something like that? That could be you just like sticking to the usual place, basically, which would probably be fine. Raj, I'm just gonna call you Raga. Hello. You say, will Leo and I gain committed relationship that leads to marriage? I would say it's possible. Three of Swords would say no, because this could be a breakup. The Eight of Swords is like self-imposed restriction, but you do have the Sun, which is like happiness here. I don't know. I almost feel like you have to let this go, though. I mean, this would be Leo, but I'm wondering if this was a breakup situation or you already are broken up from this person. Five of Swords. Yeah, I would say no, is what I'd say with those cards. The Sun is a really good card, but I feel like that's saying, like, if you let go, something happy is going to come in for you. Rose, you have the Five of Pentacles, feeling left out in the cold. Hierophant, this is like Pisces, Rose. This is Neptune and Pisces, needing to change your beliefs, basically, is what I would say to you. Maisie, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. I would say no. I don't think they will. I feel like they'll just kind of like go away with this star card. So I would say no. Elizabeth, hello, and thank you, as always, for being here. Thank you for the donation, by the way, Elizabeth, the other day. I saw it after I went live, and I never said anything about it, so how rude, number one. But number two, thank you so much for the support. I really appreciate it. I feel like your class will do very well. Look at this, Nine of Cups, the Page of Pentacles here, and the Ace of Pentacles. This is amazing. Look at that. Nine of Cups, a wish, getting something you wish for, getting something you want. The Page of Pentacles is like success, good things coming in for you. The Ace of Pentacles, I mean, are you kidding me? Page of Cups, happiness. So, yeah, I feel like things will go extremely well for you, Elizabeth. I love that. Those are all very, very good cards. I love you so much. Hello. I love the name. We say, I'm trying to come out of the closet. Will my parents take it okay? Yeah, man. Whatever you're into, right? I feel like things will be good. And so there you go. Yes. Have fun. Raymond, thank you for the super chat. Curious, what ending do you see for me? Six of Pentacles, slow is what I'm going to say to you. You could be attracting something into your life here. So I'm not sure what this ending is about. But Six of Pentacles is like maybe not getting everything you want. But yeah, this is still a very good energy here, Raymond. The Queen of Wands, like putting everything you got into something. So, that's what I'd say to you, yeah. Raymond, did you super chat twice? Raymond, let me know if you have another question. Thank you for the super chat again. Really appreciate it. Raymond, how will I meet my next romantic love interests? Socializing, Raymond. Three of Pentacles, could be through work. I feel like I've been saying this for a long time, Raymond, to you as well, that you could be either meeting someone through, I think we can always meet someone socially, but I think I've always said something to you about, like, either work or, like, you changing jobs or something like that. I feel like I've said that to you in the past. If I have, then I would definitely say that's kind of, I feel like there could be love coming in through, like, some sort of change, basically. Like that. Alright. Nicole, thank you for the super chat. Is my brother sad that we don't speak? Will he ever reach out? I would say yes. Well, this answers both your questions, number one. So I would say yes to both things. But look at this. This is crazy. Judgment and justice. So I would say yes, definitely to both things. I can't believe after all I've done for him and his kids, he is such an arse to me. I feel like you meant to say ass, Nicole. Yeah, I would say yes. I think there will be just... Look at this. You literally have both cards of someone coming back into your life here, Nicole. So, yeah, I would say yes. Amazing. So, definitely. Willie Wowzers. Oh, my God. What an amazing name. I love it. And I would say yes. I feel like you need to face your fears, but I do feel like I feel like yes is what I'd say to you. I feel like you have a chance. Especially with a name like that, Willie. You should just bust that out on her. Yeah, I feel like there are multiple options for you, by the way. So, yeah. Aisha, I would say yes, definitely. I do feel like you will get back with a job. I feel like Zane will get back with a job opportunity, so yes. Donna, my new business art ideas, is it viable? Am I on the right track? Yes, definitely. Ace of Swords, Magician, you have everything you need So yes, 100%, no doubt about it. The Ace of Swords, like success, charging forward, pretty much everything like that. And the Magician says you have all the talents, gifts, skills, and abilities you need. So yes, no doubt about it, for sure. Nell, what is up, Nell? What should I look out for this week? Seven of Cups, confusion, Mercury retrograde, right? Just follow the typical retrograde rules is kind of what I feel for you on this card. Arabian Princess, what is up? You have the Five of Cups. Let go of sadness is what I would say here. Yeah, I feel like you need to make a decision, but I would trust your intuition is what I'd say to you. Patty Cakes, I've not seen you in so long. Hello. And you say, will I have success with my jewelry selling? Yes, definitely. Tuan says, if you take the lead, you will be very successful. So, yes, definitely. Flippa, thank you for the super chat. I was asking for you earlier, Flippa. You say, how does Darius feel about me currently? I feel like closed off in a certain way with this Emperor card. It's like a very closed off energy. But the Four of Wands is like marriage, basically. So maybe he wants to marry you, but it's like maybe there are obstacles to making that happen, basically, with the Emperor card. So that's what I'd say there. Raymond, thank you again for the super chat. Raymond, if you have a question, let me know, of course. LV, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. When will I get a new job? Temperance, patience, very soon is what I would say to you. So I feel like something's come soon. You know what's really weird, LV, is that I don't normally deliver messages like this because, to me, like, I've had a change of heart with tarot in certain ways. I feel like we should just be answering people's questions that they ask, of course. But what I feel for you is that, like, I feel like a jump. So, like, I feel like you could be getting a job, and then I feel like there's going to be another job that, like, comes around very quickly. So you might go from one job to another, like, right away, is what I feel. Which is kind of weird, but that's what I'd say to you. But I would say soon. Alright. Let's see. Hi, my name is Teresa. Will I get the house that I applied for? Yes, definitely moving victory. So, yes, no doubt about it, for sure. Raymond, was there attraction from Flory last night, the girl, or was she just being flirty? I feel like just flirty in a certain way here. Yeah, it's like slow progress is what I would say to you. So I feel like it's just more like flirty type of energy is what I'd say there. Zany, what is my Scorpio? Ten of Swords. I feel like that they're moving on or something like that. Ten of Swords is not a great card. Is what I would say to you. So I am not crazy about that. Hold on one second, everybody. Let me just get a new deck, and we will keep going here. I don't know what I did with my other deck. So, that's a problem. Alright, Rose, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say here, will Big Head marry me? That proposal came from nowhere. Don't think he's serious. Yeah, I would say, I feel like it's possible. It's like a little bit of a player energy, but Seven of Wands is a card of commitment. It's a card of conviction, being sure of himself. And the Ten of Cups, happy home, happy family. So I'd say yes, actually. Rose, I feel like he would marry you. Yes. Yeah. Yes. So the world? Yeah. Latoya, where did you go? Latoya, hello. Thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Or thank you for being here. Thank you for joining us. You have the Nine of Pentacles, so I feel like you're very independent at this time. I feel like this is like success coming in for you, good things coming in for you as well. I feel like there is also, I feel like you could just be attracting luxuries into your life. I feel like you're very attractive at this time as well, Latoya. So I feel like you could be attracting money, pretty much anything you want into your life. So, yeah, I like that a lot. So there you go. Cards and Clarity Tarot, hello. Thank you for the super chat. If you have a question, let me know. But thank you. Tamara, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Can I get a card for tonight? You have the Hierophant, the Four of Swords, some sort of recovery energy is what I would say to you, Tamara. The King of Swords as well. It's like this is like a lot of knowledge right here. So I feel like you could be learning a lot with those two cards. I feel like you could be also kind of like relying on knowledge that you have. The thing with the Hierophant card is it's not, the Hierophant card can represent things that we've learned from like people in our lives but mostly like our parents. Like it's like knowledge that is kind of like passed down, if that makes sense. It's like more ancestral knowledge, basically. So it kind of says like trust your knowledge, trust your wisdom, trust the things that you have learned, basically. But in a lot of ways, I feel like you're moving on from things with these cards. So I feel like you're like moving on to calmer shores or something like that. Yeah, it could be new love coming in for you. Knight in shining armor. This could also just be you moving towards your destiny with the Knight of Cups. So kind of interesting. Miss FMC, new here. Hello, welcome. Thank you for being here. You say, why did Cloudy stop texting me? Two of Cups, love. He could have found love, maybe. Yeah, Three of Pentacles, like a third-party situation. Could be a third-party situation, if I'm being honest with you, here with these cards. Yeah, Three Cups. I was literally just going to say, I never say that the Three Cups is a third-party situation unless it comes up with the Three of Pentacles. So it could be a third-party situation, I feel, there. So, that's what I would say to you. All right. Latoya, sorry to hear that, by the way. Jamie, I've been meaning to answer you for probably like the last 3 nights, by the way. I feel like you keep leaving every time I'm about to answer you. But anyway, you have the Wheel of Fortune, turnaround, luck, a lot of good things coming in for you. So I feel like there's like a lot of success and luck coming in for you here with this card. I feel like there's like some sort of turnaround as well, Jamie. Yeah, Ten of Pentacles. Could be like an increase in your finances or just like more success coming in for you here. So love it. I feel like that is very good for you. Love it. All right, let's see here. I feel like I was going to stop like an hour ago, but, that's what I would say there. Snow on the Sahara, I would say no. I feel like it's time to let this go. I feel like I've pulled other cards on this for you before. I feel like they will all have been saying let go, basically. Yeah, I feel like there's no action in this situation. Is what I would say to you. But, all right. Thank you, everybody, again, for being here. Really appreciate it. Thank you for putting up with the just Mercury. We'll blame it on Mercury. Why not? So thank you for putting up with the first time that we went live tonight. But I will be back tomorrow night at 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Tomorrow we're probably just going to do a daily reading. So that's what we'll do tomorrow. But thank you, everybody, and have a good night. Elizabeth, have a good night as well. Thank you so much again.